Mic check 1, 2. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Auto Transport Intel. It's Cars on the Move. It's Friday. It's noon Central Time. And that means we're going to catch up with Ty in the transport parking lot. Mic check. Make sure you can hear me okay. I think we're good. Hey, do me a favor. Go ahead. Say hello in the live chat. We have Fast Eddie Transport on the move with Cars Dead or Alive. We'll do the drive. Excellent. It sounds like a Friday, and we're happy to be here connecting dealers, auctions, and carriers. Do us a favor. We're going to be live for the next 30 minutes. Go ahead, feel free to share, copy, text, email, on social media to a friend. Let them know we're going to be live, and we're going to talk about growing business. Now, also, you can go to autotransportintel.com, click on sign up. Get on the ATI Insider Program, talk to Ty, join us in the roundtable, get on the weekly email blast. Tuesday night was a really big show, the Auto Transport 21. You may have seen it on social media, you may have heard about it at a conference, and it's making some waves. So we're going to be talking about that a little bit today. But let's go ahead, let's go live with Ty. Ty, can you see me and hear me okay?
Yeah. You see and hear me?
Check, check.
I got a little wind. It's a little windy.
Yeah, I think I saw that, or I read it. That's okay. I think we can hear you okay.
If it gets too wild, just give me the
right. I'll give you either one of these wavies or this, or yeah, I'll give you some kind of hand gesture. But until then, so what is going on? What's happening right now?
There's a lot always going on with me, and but I was wanting to ask you a little bit about that 2021, the 21 report that you did Tuesday night. I got some questions for you.
That sounds cool, man. Great idea. Okay. Yeah.
So this 21, it's 2021. So
Yeah.
The 21 report is all the big names that are having some kind of an influence on what I do every day. I transport cars.
Right.
Okay. And these companies that you put together are companies that you perceive, names that keep popping up that are have some kind of an influence. Is that right?
That is right. I mean, basically, choosing really, I spent quite a while just trying to figure out the 21 to list, and I put it up on the screen, and it's an interesting list because what I was trying to do is, I go to the second page, right? I show this every Tuesday night. The auto transport industry ecosystem as I've identified it, right? We can all identify it in our own way from where we sit. From where I sit, I look at it all the way from, as you talk about, follow the life of the car from the OEM. Even if you don't haul new cars, you have to consider new cars. That's where it started. And all the way through. And so my goal was to look at, okay, what are the 21 companies that we keep seeing their names pop up, whether we are looking at a load board or hauling a load or going to a location, right? That was kind of where I started. And we know that technology really is driving almost everything right now that we talk about. When's the last time you heard that there's a great new trailer out and it's like mind-blowing? So changes in equipment really aren't driving change in the industry right now. And so that's the way I looked at this, is that I'm not trying to leave anybody out because I'm sure there's great companies that impact your life that aren't on this list that you think could be. But what are the companies impacting the way we develop new business? And that is how I came up with the 21. And so whether it's an online vehicle retailer where people are looking at cars, I'll stop there. I think that probably answers your question.
Yeah. Well, and the reason I want to talk about it is Tuesday night you did a good job. We had the panel. The panel was awesome. Scott,
Yeah.
Paul, Uh,
We had Scott,
Joel and
Scott
Jason.
Cole, Joel and Jason, Paul. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, I love Joel, man. I mean, I went back and watched that. We need to do a clip because this is what happened that night when I was talking to Joel was what I teach people to do. Go talk to the guy, ask him where he's getting his cars. I mean, I don't know if you watched it, but it really was. That's how you do it. So back to your 21, looking at these are big companies. I was just scrolling through Facebook, not Facebook, LinkedIn. One of the auctions I follow had a picture of their top buyers for 5/5/21. There was, I think, 10 of them. Actually, if you want to pull it up, you could. It's on LinkedIn on Columbus Fair Auto Auction.
Oh, I've seen that. It'll take me.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Well, keep
point
going.
Point is,
yes.
Yeah, you see names on there that you may know and you may not, but one name you see that always sticks out was CarMax. And I've said for a long time, whether you like CarMax or you don't, I think they've got it figured out. They've got the cars, they've got an auction, and now they've got transportation. Well, back up. They do sales, they do auction, now they do transportation. They've been doing it. And to see how they build these lanes, right? It totally makes sense for what I preach all the time, which is, they have a metropolitan area, then where's the next store, right? So I'm in Kansas City. Where's the next CarMax? Wichita, St. Louis, Nebraska. So they got a bunch of cars and they feed the stores, right? Who needs inventory? Everybody needs inventory. So the point is that I like the way that they operate. And I also like the fact that people are still buying cars at auctions, whether that's online or they've got a buyer or they go themselves. Okay. So when we're talking about how do you build your business, I want to be a car hauler. I want to own my own business. All right. Are you any good at talking to people? That's important. Are you up on the latest technology? That's important. Yeah, I just want to know what truck and trailer I need, though. We can talk about it, and it is important. Don't get me wrong. But how do we pay for this stuff? I didn't have a chance to watch Dispatching Live yesterday, but I'm assuming that the load board probably had somewhere around 60,000 loads on it. Is that about right?
So, yeah, that is correct. In fact, yesterday's episode is called Junk in the Trunk.
Yeah.
All right. And there's a whole section in there where we're talking about car shippers and junk in the trunk. 68,000 loads on Central Dispatch. It's up like 10,000. It's off the charts. Talk about week of wow.
Yeah, that's Paul Machine. So before the show, I thought I'll call a couple of my buddies that still have trucks, still have their own client base, find out what they're doing. They're busy as they can be, right? And they're still hauling full loads from auctions to dealers, from dealers to auctions. I'm in the Midwest. I don't know what it's like in the East. I don't know what it's like in the West. But I do know the more you talk to a car dealer, the more you talk to an auction, and the more you pay attention to what Jay's talking about, this 21 stuff, these are all things, if you want to own your own business, that you should probably be paying attention to, as well as the financial sector in this world. I think there's some things going on there too. But back to your 21 list. So as you saw it, as you see, there's plenty of technology, plenty of things. How do you keep up with all this? Well, it really doesn't take that long if you think about it. I mean, Jay's got the video. You just go to the description and you push the button. You can skip all the intro. You can skip the information highway. You can go straight to where you want to go, and you can figure this stuff out in under an hour. I mean, it really doesn't take that long. You can go through LinkedIn and you can scroll through and you can see what the OEMs are doing, what Carvana is doing, what CarMax is doing. Maybe 30 minutes, maybe read one article, right? You're just getting a feel for what's happening. And there's a lot happening. So if you're in the business, these are all things I think are really important for you to understand. And it's simple stuff, follow the car, just like I always say. That's how it works. As you can see behind me, this guy's loading up cars, right? Can you see that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That guy right there, I've been watching him since I've been here. He's got his cars pulled out. He walks around. He does his inspection. Now he's loading them. And he's going to take them somewhere. And if you go look real close, you'll find out they've all got an auction sticker on them. So when you're driving down the road and you pass a car hauler and you see little stickers on the car, you don't have to guess. They came from an auction. They're going somewhere, probably a dealer, right? So I guess what I'm saying is back to your 21. I think that was really good. A lot of information that guys can at least pay attention to, right? Hey, Annie.
How you doing, bud?
Good. I was just wanting to talk to you. Got a minute? You're busy.
1 second.
Take your time. Oh, you're good. Hey, buddy. It's Hanny's here. Remember Hanny?
Yeah, sure.
How you doing?
Hey.
You'll be back in a minute.
All right,
You'll give us some
I'll be
market
back.
update.
All right, cool.
That's always a good time. But anyway, I'm kind of saying the same thing over and over again.
Well, I'll tell you what. Here, let me do this. I'm going to share my screen. There's the Auto Transport 21. Oh, that's not what we want. Here's what we want. This is the here. So if you go to the video, go to the YouTube video, and you scroll down, you can, in the video description, I put, yep, there's all the time codes when I talked about which company. So you can just skip right to, again, it's right below the video. I don't know if people know this, but if you put in the time codes, you can jump to that part of the video and start watching that part. It'll take you right there. And so that way, because that's the thing is, and that's, I want to say this, I'm so glad we're talking about this. The reason I created this, here's a hard copy, is that I know you don't have time to do this. And when I say you, I mean, let me go to my single shot here. You guys don't have time to do this. You don't have time to put this together because you are busy making a living running a company. And I know that. So to help, because I always say, we're here to help. We really are. Ty wants to take your phone call and talk to you about equipment, about building your business. And you're good, and I want to help you do research you don't have time to do. I know you don't have time. You know how I know? I know because I almost didn't have time. I was freaking out. Literally, I worked on this it was about 20 hours of work in the span of 2 days leading up to the show. I'd already been working on it, but I was working like crazy. Again, point is, you don't have time. So what's in it? What's so amazing that's in it? What did you spend your time doing, Jay? One of the things that I did was, I thought, well, yes, I want to know the load boards. Yes, I want to know the technology. Yes, I want to be specific in what these companies do and what they have to offer auto transport businesses. But also, how big is the company? And what's the financials look like? Because that stuff helps paint the full picture. Is it a small company? Is it a big company? How big is Cox Automotive? It's in here. And so in doing all that and painting this full picture, what happened was ultimately when I was done, I think I did something even bigger than I realized, and I've now set it on the table, and the response is starting to grow, and so I'm really proud of it. Yeah, I'm really proud of it. Thank you very much.
Good. Well, I'm really proud of it too, and I think again, those companies do have an influence on what we do. Even if you have your own customer base and you never get on a load board, they're still influencing things that you may or may not be aware of. And the more you're just, by Jay taking the time to put that together, and who is the Certus? Who is CarMax? What is that? Oh, here it is. Click. There's all the info. That's really good.
Thanks, man. And you know what? And thank you for saying that, because one of the things that also now what's happening now that it's done is I'm seeing proof and verification. Like you said, when you see those companies listed, oh my gosh, whether it's automotive news, auto remarketing, CBT news, automotive logistics, the companies that I listed are the ones making more and more headlines. Just even this week, Car Lots opening new locations. ACV was in the news again. Of course, Carvana. Have you seen all the Carvana ads? Okay, we know there are Carvana ads on YouTube. Everybody knows that. Okay, so what, right? Okay, wait a minute. They have many ads, and I started watching them all. Man, they're good. Carvana has taken social media marketing, and they've gone crazy with it. There are now like 10 different ads, and they're funny, man. They're well made, written, and this is how you get to know a company today, right? On the internet. Yes, you can meet people at physical locations, but most people you can't. So how do you get to know them? Through video. And the better the video, the better the impression you're probably left with.
Yeah, well, didn't Paul say that Tuesday night? You kind of went on, where do you meet the customer? Online. That's where they're at.
You're right. You're right. He did. And I feel like what I just said is almost like a mini infomercial of what we're doing, but that's why we're doing it, because we know its impact.
Yeah.
Just seeing you in the parking lot. That's why, dude. Thank you for doing this every Friday. Go into the parking lot. We can see the action. We can talk to folks at the auction. We can see what's happening. It's amazing. So
it is amazing. And as you can see, there's plenty going on in the transport parking lot. Loading and remember that post I put on LinkedIn? This is an auction. This is where car dealers buy and sell cars.
That was awesome.
Well, the thing is like you would think if you just watch mainstream news or whatever you want to call it, that the auctions are gone and dead, but I don't think they are at all. I think they're all good. So as we just kind of stroll around here, see what's going on, we might bump into somebody that we want to talk to. You never know. See behind me. I was thinking, okay, let's just do a quick. I want to haul cars. I got to load off the load board, and it's at an auction. What do I do? Well, I need a gate pass, right? So you find a place to park, safe. Usually the transport parking lot's pretty safe. And you get out of your truck, you find guard shack, right? Hey, buddy, where's the guard shack? You know what a guard shack is? It's your office. What's your name? Tom. I mean, really. Nice to meet you. Oh, hey, what do you do here? I work. That's my buddy Jay. I work for the driveway company. Oh yeah, Waldo. Yep. I talk about driveway all the time. I'm the manager of dispatch. That keeps you busy. Oh, yeah. Could you ever use some help? Yeah. What if I had like a 3-car hauler? Could I help you? We run our own tow truck. The rates that you want are deal? I'd have to go above my head for that. That's nice. What do you do here? Check cars in? Yep. Put stickers on them? Mm-hmm. Scan them in, put the sticker. You got the prognosis thing too? Yep. So we know where to find it? Yep. Sometimes. Yeah, if you're lucky. Come on now. When you check them in, after you check it in, where does it go?
It'll either go out to pictures, recon, or they're like actually spot out on the lot. So it'll go to CR.
Condition reports. They take pictures of it too?
Yes.
So it goes either 3 places.
Other spots, there's L120, L130.
What was your name?
Hannah?
Hannah? So how many lots do you go to YouTube? Oh man, we've got, how many subscribers do we have now, Jay?
Well, over, I think 11,000.
11,000.
Because I met a guy through my sister-in-law. He goes to Copart and stuff.
Oh yeah. We got
cars and stuff. I can't think of his name. He's a big old boy.
Copart guy.
Yeah.
I stay away from the Coparts.
I've been there a lot before.
Nobody likes to go there, do you? You gotta wait.
But yeah, he has quite a bit of followers too.
He does YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if it's old. What's his name down in Texas? Jay, big guy. I met him at Odessa.
Bulldog, Chris Amos.
He played for in the NFL years ago.
Oh, no, we don't know that. No.
He was in the military. I can't think of what his name is.
All right.
He was in the military.
So
He
this
played
is
in
drive
the.
away.
I'm gonna
This
start
is
up
drive
the.
away.
Oh,
This is drive away. This is what I tell guys all the time. Drive away can either be your friend or maybe not your friend. But if you talk to guys like this who are in charge of drive away, there are probably days where you'd be happy to just throw them on a trailer and get them gone.
Yeah, there is days that we are
Slam.
Oh yeah.
How was the sale yesterday? Slow down. How many did you run?
It's down from the previous week. I mean, 71% still.
It's still great. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just used to 85,
The
90.
past few weeks have been. I think there was one week that it was like a 98% sale.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's off the charts.
Because I'm also returning cars that didn't sell to dealerships today.
Shouldn't be too many, right?
There's a few. I mean, with the 71% sale, I mean there was a few, but they want them back to the
So
weekend.
no sales, they want them back, so they might be able to sell.
Yeah, a lot of them. I mean, and they get real itchy that they want their cars back that they didn't sell.
Yeah.
Because they like them having them there on the weekend.
794.
794 guys with a 71%. That's good. I'll take it. Have you been busy today? You're checking out, right?
Make some oysters.
It's all right. It's pretty good. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I've already pulled 45 cars out today.
Got them on the way. Where
They're all delivered. Some of them were closed, but I got 9 headed to keep right now.
it's kind of a big job. Just manage the people, the cars, and the customer.
Yeah.
Keeps you happy.
I got out of management somehow took this job.
Whoops. All right.
he.
Thanks, man. That was good.
So we could hear it, but the audio's a little. I don't
Probably
know if
in the wind.
it's probably the wind is trying to compensate. I mean, the microphone. But anyway, I think we heard most of it. But he pulled 45 cars today. Already?
Yeah.
It's only noon, dude.
Huh? Yeah. Well, he's the drive away, right? What does drive away do?
Oh, so his staff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They go in,
Okay.
they drive them from the auction to the dealer, from the dealer back to the auction, right?
Right. Okay.
And you heard what he said about what we call no sales. So you send your cars to the auction, they don't sell. Guess who wants them back? The dealer guy, right? Why does he want them back? Well, because he's going to try to sell them to a retail customer on the weekend. So with the prices being high right now, the transportation, whether that's a carrier or a drive away, to drive it to the auction, maybe sell it, maybe not, and bring it back is really insignificant at this point. Does that make sense? Because there is a decent chance the guy could sell it here and bang. I mean, their prices here are really going for retail at the auction. Follow me?
Oh
Got
yeah.
the audio?
No, I heard it. Wholesale pricing is now retail, which means retail is through the roof. Did you see Paul's video? He posted on LinkedIn, where what he did is he talked near the end of the video. He talked about it. He told a neighbor, "Hey, are you thinking of selling that car? I can help you. I can help you get even more money for it by telling you some information." Anyways, his neighbor sold his car. I think it was a Mercedes for $10,000 more than he normally would have gotten. Plus, he got a few extra grand just because it's a crazy market. And Paul had the stats, but that's how crazy it is right now. In fact, Silver Mint's in the live chat. He says dealers are hard up for used cars. The auctions are flush. Who has the horde of cars?
Yeah. Well, I'm still going with auctions traditionally. And I know I probably shouldn't say that, but as a whole, even if you include the online auction, it's still an auction and they still have cars, right? So whether that's in the back of the dealer's parking lot or whether it's at the physical auction, it seems to be if you're a dealer, you're going to somewhere along the way cross the path of an auction. Is that fair?
It is, and here's a good question. And Andrew, by the way, Andrew from AutoMap, he's in the live chat. He was asking, are the Cognosis devices removed before delivery? I'm going to speculate yes. I don't know the process.
Watch, we'll show you. We'll show you the process.
Oh, do we? Okay,
We'll
cool.
show you live.
All right,
I
awesome.
want to show you the process live on how to check a car out. Okay, you walk us through.
All right. Hi, Chester.
It's Chester.
Chester's going to hand me a piece of paper.
Okay.
I'm going to take said paper, verify the dash bid, piece of paper. I'm going to verify that it's a buyer gate pass or a seller gate pass or whatever. Scan it. Verify the bid one more time. I'll put it in there that Mr. Chester took the vehicle out. It's all set to go.
So we got to cut the cable because it's got a key, right?
Yeah, we clip the cable around the key that way.
It's still keys. They're
Exactly.
expensive, right?
Yes.
What else are we missing?
She grabbed it.
You already got it?
Yeah, he handed it to me. Very
Well, you're sneaky fast. Let's look at where we put them all. Right here.
well.
Can you see that, Jay?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah.
where you put them.
Okay.
So that's how you check a car out, right?
Yeah.
You got a piece of paper. You got an auction checkout. You got to match the VIN.
Mhm.
Got the cable. You get the thing.
Yep.
And you're gone.
Yeah.
But to get the gate pass, you got to have at least the last 6 of the VIN and know who you're picking it up.
Yep, and it has to be paid for and all that.
Paid for. Yeah, you're not going to get one out if it's not paid for, guys. I can guarantee you that.
No, I
That will
complained
not
myself.
happen.
Yeah.
There it is. Thanks, guys. All right.
Okay, wow, that was amazing. And you saw right here or live on Auto Transport Intel. That is awesome, Ty. What I mean is, right, obviously it's just a process, and we see processes all the time. But captured live streaming, live to on demand, right here on our channel. Man, that's pretty awesome. Well done. Good job.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, so then remember how Tuesday night I was talking about, wouldn't it be cool if we had Black Widow like right up here? Right, so when we come through, and Scott said the best. Scott nailed it, by the way. Scott said chain of custody. Did you catch that? Right. Chain of custody is what we're talking about. We check it out. This guy's over here now. He's got to take pictures of it. He's got to walk around it. He's got to do damage. You know, if he finds something, it takes up too much time. I'm in a hurry. I got the DOT breathing down my back. I got the dealer breathing down my back. Do I really need to take more pictures of this thing? So I'm talking to Mark Grodeke, dispatch center, right? I'm talking to him and I'm like, hey, Mark, how do your guys do it? Yeah, they pull the car out, they pull it by the truck and trailer, and then they got to go take pictures of it, right? Why do we got to do that? Well, because somebody's going to say we damaged it. We got to prove we did. Well, if we got that, I can save a lot of time walking around taking pictures of the car, can't I? I don't know. I think if we could get together with the auctions and make this happen, that'd be sweet, right? Look here.
Dude, I just posted the link to Black Widow in the live chat. Ooh.
Yeah. I just think if we could get more people auctions to understand that we don't really want to mess with you. We're not here to fight. We're not here to steal stuff. We're just here to get the cars and get out. I think if auctions could help us with that, that would be sweet, right? And there are plenty of auctions. This is one of them that are friendly and able to help you hurry up and get in and out. Here comes maybe a driver. Come on. Hey, buddy, how are you? You got to go pull cars? No, you're done? I've got a YouTube channel for car haulers. Ty,
okay.
What's your name?
Charles.
Charles, nice to meet you.
Yep.
How long you been driving? Nice to Jay, my buddy. 6 months?
Yeah.
What did you do before?
Truck.
Oh, so this is first time hauling cars?
Yep.
You're a singer at that. How do you know how to load them?
Doing it.
Just doing it. Practice.
Yeah.
That's good. Where are you out of?
Hazelwood, Kansas.
Oh, yeah. Hey, that's way out there, right?
It's just up with stuff.
Wichita. Yeah. Well, pretty good out of the way. Are you making pretty good money?
Yeah.
You like that part?
Yeah.
How do you like going in out of auctions?
If my cars are full, it's pretty.
Do you have to take pictures of your cars before you load them?
Sometimes, not always.
You use an app.
Sometimes.
What app do you use?
I use a whole list here.
You got a whole list?
Yeah, I got Cars Arrive, Speed Toss, Velocity, Nationwide, Sip and Go.
I wonder if that's nationwide up in Nebraska.
Yeah, I don't know.
Julie, she was on our show. Julie and Mark, you know them?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
You do?
I haul Fords for them sometimes.
Oh, yeah. So you an owner operator or you driver?
No, I work for JT's Transport.
Oh, Jerry. I know Jerry.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Tell Jerry Ty said hi. Thanks for taking the time. Appreciate you. Have a good one. Want to see the YouTube? Go to Auto Transport Intel. We're on. You'll be on. Tell Jerry I said get to work.
We can still hear him, but man, the audio, the audio's tough. The microphone is fighting the wind, but we heard what he said. That was amazing, dude.
Yeah, that's good stuff. He's learning too. That's great. All right. I think I'm had enough today.
Yeah, no, we
Unless
did.
I can find Hanny.
Dude, amazing. Yeah, if you can find Handy. Here, I want to go to Andrew has got a great question. If retail's through the roof, why are vehicles going to auction?
Retail's through the roof. Why are vehicles? Well, because sometimes they're trade-ins. Okay, there's all kinds of answers. There's not a right answer. But if I'm a dealer and I do late model cars, right? And I get some not late model cars that I won't put on my lot, and I know that the market's high, I'm going to send those to the auction. Does that make sense? So cars that I don't really want on my lot, I'm going to send to the auction because the prices are high. Or if I've got a wholesale. If I got a wholesale buddy, he'll come by and I'll sell them to him. So that's kind of how it works. Does that make sense?
And that's actually, I'm glad you said that. That's what I was thinking, because dealers don't just put anything on the shelf. This isn't the whatever store. They have brands that they feature. They have, right, and that's kind of what they're known for, and that's their specialty. And so if it doesn't fit that category, they sell it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, when times get really, really tight, back in, 2010, we did Cash for Clunkers. I mean, those guys were holding on to stuff that nobody holds on to. They were even putting it on the lot. I mean, you might see that in a rare occasion. I mean, it's a good question. Don't get me wrong. But as a whole,
for sure,
dealers find their niche. They have their niche. They know what they can buy. They know what they can sell. They know they can get it financed. They know they can buy here, pay here, whatever it is. Try to make it.
Your audio. Oh, I was going to say this. It's okay. I was going to say this too, is that's why there are no dumb questions. It's good to know these fundamentals, because that helps us as transporters know, oh, he's an Audi dealer and he just got, a Chevy Volt or whatever. He needs to get that transported to the auction. Here we go.
Yep, that's what it is. Just like our driveway guy, just like you said, I mean, if retail's so good, why are they sending cars to the auction? And then why is he taking them back if they didn't sell? So it's different for everybody. There's not a right answer, but if you talk to the car dealer and you ask him, he'll tell you.
That's right. He will. And like Corey just mentioned in the live chat too. Thanks for tuning in and chiming in and participating. Corey's saying, yeah, some cars or trucks move better in different markets too, which we've also talked about. Yeah, there are so many reasons why vehicles move. And
trying to figure it out is always a mystery. It gets even more complicated when dealers are buying online and selling online. But as a whole, again, it goes back to start in your backyard, go talk to car dealers, and have a good weekend.
Yeah, man. Dude, thank you so much, Ty. Great show today, and it's always great to see you walking around in the transport parking lot. And that little video right there where they were checking the car out and seeing them cut the cable and that was awesome, man. Good job, dude. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right. Peace out.
Okay. Everybody have a
Talk
great
to you.
weekend. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Join this. See you later, Ty, and I'll close it out. Hey guys, we will Tuesday night is, I just want to mention, Tuesday night is what is it? Carrier Load Boss. Wow. With Dispatch Center and Superflow Systems. Join us Tuesday night. We're going to get back into, Mark at Superflow. He's in the live chat all the time. And he's got a big show Tuesday night. We're gonna have a great panel discussion. We're gonna get a demo. Bobby's gonna give a demo. Mark's gonna talk about overview. Ty's gonna be there. We got some other folks in the panel. So please do join us Tuesday night for Carrier Load Boss with Superflow Systems and Dispatch Center. Everybody have a great weekend. It's Mother's Day this weekend, so do something nice for your mom. And this is a family channel, a community that we're growing. Thank you so much for being a part of it. Take care, be safe, and we'll see you soon. Thanks, everybody.